The 90s were a uniquely magical time. There were Furbies and Pokemon plushies on every single nightstand. There were TV shows like Martin and Friends and Mad TV on every screen. But what was in our refrigerators? What was in our lunch pails? Today we're going to answer that because we're going to go over 10 of the very best,
I wanna be the very best,
most trend-setting, legendary 90s snacks that were around. If you're new here, my name is Stefan Johnson. I am a food reviewer. I am a voice actor, and I am kind of a social media guy. I don't know, look me up. Every week I bring you food content, comedy content, voice acting content, and if you like the way any of that sounds, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos. It's a fun time, I promise you. And let's get into it. At number 10, we have the Wonderball. Released in the late 90s, these little hollow balls of chocolate contained small toys. The candy that the children are going to eat had toys inside of it. What could possibly go wrong? So inevitably there was an outcry of just outrage because of the choking hazard, and they were discontinued. But they were brought back in 2001, stuffed with more candy. Go figure. You'd think they'd be able to make that call initially, like let's not put small toys in the thing that we're encouraging kids to put in their mouth. At number 9, we have squeezins. Introduced in 1985, they reached their peak popularity in the 90s. They were fun, they were festive, they were damn near refreshing. They even had different characters on each bottle to go with each different flavor to kind of give that collectible aspect to them. But unfortunately, in 2001, they went the way of the dodo and got discontinued. Now, they have popped up here and there throughout the years, but they never stayed long, and that saddens me. At number 8, we have Oreos. This cereal was released in 1998 and quickly took the breakfast cereal world by storm. People flocked to stores. Children dragged their moms and dads to the store to grab these up with pure passion in their eyes. Now, these actually are still around, even though they did receive kind of a makeover in 2001 to include actual Oreo cream to give more of that actual Oreo energy. The fact that these are actually still around does my body good, and I hope you're as excited about that as me. At number 7, we have Surge. Surge was released in 1997 by the Coca-Cola Company and actually had its first commercial air at Super Bowl XXX1. Whatever one that is, you do the Roman math there. It was made and branded as a direct competitor to Mountain Dew, but as the time went on, sales started to decrease, and eventually in 2003 it was discontinued. This I kind of have mixed feelings about. It was good from what I remember, but I feel like I do prefer the current ones we have now, like the Mountain Dews, the Sierra Mists. They were far superior. Surge, nice idea, but meh. At number 6, we have JellO Pudding Pops. Now, these were actually released in the early 80s, but they were immensely popular in the 90s as well, so they make the list. They were fudgesicles. Now, who doesn't like a cool, creamy, smooth fudgesicle? The chocolate, the cream, it's a match made in heaven. And they remained a favorite for years, like steadfast. They never really lost popularity, but out of nowhere, production just ceased, with little to no explanation. Now, this might have something to do with its former spokesperson. I'll let you Google who the spokesperson was, let you connect the dots from there. At number 5, we have Hi-C Ecto Cooler. In 1989, this fruity drink was released in conjunction with Ghostbusters. Now, it was actually a rebrand of a drink that Hi-C had dating back to the 60s called Citrus Cooler. Now, this drink did really well. It eventually outlived the Ghostbusters campaign and Slimer was removed from the packaging. But in 2001, it received another overhaul where it was rebranded as Shoutin' Orange Tangerine. Not the most catchy name, but if it works for you, you do you. At number 4, we have Rice Krispie Treat cereal. Now, this one is a personal favorite of mine. Introduced in 1993, this cereal, imagine you take some Rice Krispie Treats, we all love these, right? And you just crumble them all up into little bitty bite-sized bits, put it in some milk, and that's the cereal. It's literally just crumbled up Rice Krispie Treats, and that does my heart good. Now, these have been brought back and taken away and brought back and taken away. It seems like a dozen times, but you can currently still get these on the shelf, so you go and grab them while you can. We don't know how much longer they're going to last. If you stuck around this long, you must like the content, so if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. What are you doing? Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you want more content from me in general, go and follow me on all of my socials, S_Johnson_voiceovers on the majority of things. I'll have links all below in the description. Join me everywhere. It's a fun time everywhere. Number 3, we have Doritos 3D. In 1998, 3D movies were a booming new state-of-the-art technology, and the Doritos company wanted to get in on some of that money. So they created Doritos 3D, which were puffed 3D versions of their popular chips. Now, these were fan favorites because of their uniqueness. There wasn't anything quite like it on the market. But for some reason, in the early 2000s, they took it away from us. But in the late 2010s, they decided to bring it back, and it's currently on the shelves today. Praise be to God that makes my fat black ass happy. At number 2, we have Dunkaroos. In 1992, General Mills released Dunkaroos, which were honey graham cookies in the shape of kangaroos, which were accompanied by either chocolate or vanilla frosting. By 1993, they boomed in popularity to the point where they had to release other flavors like chocolate chip, peanut butter, and their most popular one, rainbow sprinkles. Real quick, why do folks like sprinkles? I don't get the point of sprinkles. Little barely sweet, almost plasticky little bits to put on, like to fuck up your cakes and your ice creams and cookies. I don't get it. Okay, that's not what this video is about. That's not what this video is about. Cut. Dunkaroos were discontinued in 2012, but they brought them back because you guys whined enough about it. Because I was not a fan of these. These just kind of, I don't know, they were just kind of there. If like I was hanging out with some kids that had some, I'd eat some, but I never had my mom buy me any because I don't get it. And they brought them back, and I tried them again, and they're just kind of They were like even more than I remember them being before. So I don't know, but they're here now. You can get them at like gas stations and shit. And at number 1, we have Butterfinger BBs. Now these, on the other hand, my. Butterfinger BBs were something special. In 1992, Butterfinger BBs hit the scene. Partnering with The Simpsons, they took the world by storm. Now imagine peanut butter Whoppers. You know what Whoppers are, like the movie food. These were poppable, they were easy to take on the go, they were fun to eat. You can never go wrong with chocolate and peanut butter. Now these were discontinued in 2006, but then they were brought back in 2009. But then they discontinued them again.
Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger BBs.
And the screwed up part is that Nestle had no reason to get rid of them. They were doing well, no kids like choked on them or something, no one died, but with little to no explanation, they took them away from us. And folks, just like that, you have 10 of the most legendary 90s snacks there ever were. I appreciate you sticking around, and again, one more time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos. I do this every week. I'm here for you personally every week. Show appreciation, hit some buttons down there, and let's stick together. Let's keep this relationship going. I feel a bond between us. Folks, that's been it for me. I've been me, you've been you, and I will see you soon. These are some snacks that they really need to bring back. When we were little kids, eating or drinking something green made us feel like we were risk takers, like we were doing something extreme or something. And Hi-C Ecto Cooler filled that role for many of us, but yet they took it away from us. Nesquik Duo cereal was damn near delectable. It was creamy and chocolatey. You have all those little white and black balls in your mouth. It just felt... That didn't come out right. They took it away from us. Let's move on. I don't know what it was about Lunchables Fun Fuel. Maybe it was because it came with a wrap and like little chunks of real chicken opposed to the soggy yet stale crackers and the human meat of the normal Lunchables. I dug these. I with these. But yet, they took them away from us.